And we're live on Underground Wicked Radio. We got another gorgeous girls model on. Chrissy Kruger, or Miss Kruger. We're going to call her Miss Kruger. That sounds better. So, Miss Kruger, we're going to start right out with this because I see a lot of hate on you having actual fangs in your photos. What made you decide to get some fangs?
Well, honestly, it all started probably when I was young, probably around, 13 years old. I watched Interview with the Vampire, and then I started getting more deep into the whole vampire world and watching James Woods' vampire movie, Queen of the Damned, all that old classic movies that we have, you know what I'm saying? Not Twilight, not the newer stuff, not True Blood or any of that stuff, but more dark. And I just started reading books too, and I just started thinking to myself, I want to be different. I don't want to be like everybody else, and everybody growing up knew me that I liked vampires. Like Buffy the Vampire Slayer was one of my favorite series to watch. That hooked me. So, and then, it was one of those things that when I was 18 and I decided, when I wanted to leave the house, or whatever, I just got fangs and I had the ones that I would press in, the ones that you get at the store and you put the putty in and you put them in your mouth and they stay there for temporary. And then I got even further and started researching the dentist and how the dentists do it, and it costs a little bit of money, but it's worth it. And my fangs they were made by Horror Show Jack, and then the dentist did more to them.
That's what's
so
up.
They're actually made by a fangsmith.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And I have to give him credit. You should actually interview him sometime. He'd be cool.
Oh, I would love to. Link me some stuff to get a hold of him. And I've definitely got to get Eric on.
Yes. Shout out to Eric Littlefield because he is awesome. He actually did get me started in magazines, and I have to give him props for that. So,
DJ Rain, take a question.
Huh?
Okay. I got a question I just came up with recently. Okay, most models, they do non-nudes, like underwear and everything. Okay, What is it like to be not only a non-nude model, but also being a nude model? What's it like on the set? How do you feel when you realize you have all eyes on you while you were basically naked? What's it like?
Well, okay. So I had to learn how to gain confidence, obviously, because I'm actually still very self-conscious. How do I explain it? I'm comfortable with my body because in a way, when I was 21, I started dancing and it got me more fit. And then when I started doing my modeling along with my dancing, I started becoming more confident in myself. Therefore, I started doing nude photography and, adding blood to myself or adding, whipped cream or putting a prop with me when I'm naked to help me distract myself. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't bother me. I love it. I love every minute of it because every girl is different. Every girl has their own beauty. Every girl is, has their own way of showing who they are in photos and their styles are all different. And I love that about females. And males even, and me, I don't mind it at all. It's not a problem for me to be naked in front of the camera at all.
Hell yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourself. What made you decide to become a model? And is this something that is an interesting, I can't even say that word right now. Is it a good career choice for you? Do you enjoy doing this?
Well, I do enjoy modeling. I mean, I wish I could get into more than I am right now. I'm actually, since I've been left Dayton, Ohio, and I've been in California, I'm working with somebody who is very well known in LA. His name is Samuel. I can't really say his last name, but I'll send you a link to his page. And, he's pretty much networked me into the whole, I know you saw on my Facebook where I'm on the red carpet and I'm getting introduced to everybody and I'm going to these places and meeting other, like, photographers, fashionists that could want me and, like movies or do fashion on me and have me pose them for their magazine or for something that they're, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? I got into modeling because of my friend, and she kind of, if it wasn't for my friend, I would have probably never done it. But also growing up, everybody told me I should be a model, and I tried it and I liked it, and it fit with me because I can be any character I want. I can be any creation I decide to bring to life behind the camera, you know, but I'm also not trying to do modeling. I'm also trying to get into my acting, which is why I'm out in California, and it's working. So
hell yeah.
It's all a process for me, but honestly, you know how you said screw the haters?
Yep.
I have to say fuck the haters, because a lot of my haters were people that I once knew who told me I would never make it, and I'm making it. You know, if it wasn't for some of my friends pushing me to do it, I wouldn't be doing it. You know? They're
just jealous. Basically.
Yeah, it's a lot of jealousy, and it's like, you know what? Every girl who's a model or an actress, you're gonna have haters. You're gonna lose people, but you're gonna gain so much more. You know, and in my how I think about it is they obviously weren't my friends to begin with. Period.
Exactly. They'd be supporting you still.
Exactly. 100%. Like, I like having supporters. I don't like the negativity. Don't bring negativity around, because it's not going to do anything for me. I'm just going to blow it away.
I've actually watched some of your live feeds. That's how I found you. You were on a live feed. It looked like you were in a hotel at the time.
I actually live in a hotel.
That's what it was.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually live in one, so it's my home.
Oh, I hear you on that. I've done it myself. Been there too many times. DJ Rain, check your inbox, by the way. I sent you some questions. Unless you got one. Take a question.
Okay. I've got a question. All right, hold on. Yeah, ask me a question. Let me check my inbox as I'm talking to you guys real quick. Well,
no, I sent them to DJ Rain. I sent her some questions to ask you. I'll ask another one.
I got a good one anyway.
Oh, you got one? Take it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
If you could do.
Wait. Let me put my headphones in real quick. Hold on. Give me 1 second. 1 second.
Okay.
All right. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and ask.
If you could do a photo shoot with any female or male artist, in other words, you know, modeling, who would it be and why?
Oh man. Honestly, any like, are you talking about singer, like hip hop artist?
Anybody. If you could do a photo shoot with anybody in the world, who would it be and why?
Johnny Depp.
I knew that was coming.
Hands down. He knew it was coming. Johnny Depp. Hands down.
Just don't stay on speakerphone. It makes a bad quality for YouTube for you.
Okay, hold on. Sorry. I'm looking at your questions. Hold on. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Actually, we're going to cut over to a song and take a break.
Cool.
We'll be right back after this. We're going to play some Genzo. And we are back in Underground Wicked Radio, interviewing Miss Kruger. DJ Rain, take a question.
Okay. We're going to hit to a hot seat question, okay? Marry, fuck, kill. It's a little game we play. Marry, fuck, kill. You have to choose one to marry, choose one to fuck, and choose one to kill. You got three. You got to put each person or artist in that spot. We have, let's see, Brad Pitt, Johnny Depp, and Eminem. Who would you marry? Man. Who would you fuck? And who would you kill?
I'd marry Johnny Depp.
I knew that was going.
I'd probably fuck Eminem, and I'd kill Brad Pitt.
Hell yeah. All right, I'm going to take a hot seat question. Now,
okay,
because she likes Johnny Depp, I got to do this. If me and Rain were your photographer, and we both look like Johnny Depp, we're both butt-ass naked, photographing you, would you be able to do the photographs?
I don't know, because like if you guys pretended to be Johnny Depp, that's like one thing. But if you guys actually pretended it and then he was actually there, like under a cameo, and you surprised me, I'd lose my shit. I don't even begin to tell you. I'd probably lose my shit. Yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to stay focused at all. Honestly.
You know what Britt Rose told me?
Depp, I'd be no focusing.
Britt Rose, I told her we looked like The Rock because she loves The Rock. She's like, I do the set, but when the cameras are off, it's on.
That's awesome.
All right. DJ Rain, take a question.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years from how far you've come in your modeling has basically come, and then till now? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Oh man, in 5 years, I would hope by then I'd done a lot of, got high up in the modeling industry. Hopefully either doing more modeling or more acting than anything, because I have all the opportunities in the world of being in California and being really close to LA. You guys know what I mean? So I want to increase everything. I want people to notice me in a different way. I want to be unique. I want people to be like, oh my gosh, I know her because of her modeling, but I also know her because she's in a movie. You know what I'm saying? In 5 years, I want to be up there. Maybe not at the top, but I want to be stable. I want to have everything right. I just want my life to be 100%. I want, you know what I'm saying? A house, a car. You guys know what I'm saying? Stable.
Oh yeah. Keep grinding.
Everything
it will come.
Yeah, keep grinding, because every day is a hustle. Every day is a hustle. Living in my hotel, I hustle every day to live here. It seems like it never ends. I'd like to have a break.
On Facebook. All right, so what are your goals as a model, which you've already said? And would you ever pose for Playboy or any other adult magazine if the opportunity was presented to you?
I would definitely pose for Playboy, but didn't Hugh Hefner just pass away?
Yeah, but I think he passed it down to somebody, and they're going to keep doing Playboy.
Really? It's not his son, is it? I don't think it's his son, but I would definitely pose for Playboy. I'd be down.
Hell yeah.
Any other adult, like tattooed magazines, nude, of course, I'm down. I want to increase my tattoos, of course. I want to finish my mermaid and get more done, and maybe even eventually get into Suicide Girls, maybe even a marijuana magazine. I mean, there's a lot of things I want to do. It's all about networking, and hopefully I can get squeezed in the door, It's all about patience, and I want to be in anything that I can. You know what I'm saying? Anything. Yes, I'm down. Playboy, whatever else is out there. Maybe not like I don't want to get into the porn industry, if that makes sense.
Oh,
but I'll definitely do nudes and all that stuff. Definitely down.
Hell yeah. Rain, take a question, and we're going to cut to a song.
Is there ever any wild parties after shooting pictures, and what is the craziest thing you have done at this party?
Was there been a party at the shoots at all?
After party. Yeah, she's saying.
What do you mean, like an after party? Like after the shoot, we just go and drink and relax?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was with Eric. It was really fun because I knew him prior, and I knew what he was like and his personality was like. And then when I finally got to actually hang out with him and get to know him as a person, and we do the first shoot together, it was actually very cool. I was very comfortable. And then afterwards, when we went and talked more about, what I wanted to do, the same questions he asked me, that you guys are asking me as well. It's different when it's with somebody when it's with somebody I don't know, and I'm shooting with them for the first time, and I'm drinking to relax, like some wine to relax or something. It's nerve wracking. There's never been a time where I have felt uncomfortable with anybody that I've ever shot with. It's always been cool and calm and collected. But there have been times where I've had weird people, message me on Facebook that claim they're a photographer and they're really not, and all this other stuff, and it's just creepy. But no, I've not had any. It's all been 100% with me, all of it.
That's what's up. I want to give you a thanks, by the way, for getting on, because I've hit up a lot of models, and like you said, there's so many fake people out there now. It's hard to get an interview with a model now because so many freaking pervs are just hitting you up to get photos, basically.
Oh yeah, but that's the thing with me is my photos aren't free.
There you go. That's what's up.
Anybody wants to pay, anybody wants a professional picture, I'm contracted by these photographers. I cannot sell them without their permission. And if somebody takes my pictures off my page, I can sue them. So can my photographer. It's not like, oh, I want a picture. No. If you want to see explicit stuff, you have to pay for it, period.
Speaking of, someone took a photo.
You can't go to my club without giving me $1 or $2 to see my boobs. Period. Like, you think I'm going to go on stage and dance for you for free? No, that doesn't work for me.
What'd you think of that photo I made of you in the desert? It just popped into my head when I saw that going down your timeline.
In the desert?
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty badass.
Eric
that's my blood rain photo shoot.
Those were awesome. I tried making you a decent flyer of that, but I was having difficulties with graphics.
Seriously?
I like it.
Okay, you want to laugh? My nickname Rain comes from Blood Rain.
Yeah, I did a photo shoot. I have a comic of Blood Rain. I'm starting to get into her story and learn more about her.
If you did do this shoot, like, would I have to pay just to see you looking like Blood Rain girl?
She already did it.
Yeah, I already did it. I have another photo shoot. I still have to do a Kruger one too. But you can go on my page.
Like, if I wanted to see you, like,
Facebook.
It's on Facebook, Rain.
Yeah, I'll add you on Facebook.
I'll send you the photos, too. Or she'll add you. Just go through her photos. All right, we're going to take a song break, and we'll be right back after this. We are going to play some Alla Zuli Lulu, Gorgeous Girls Magazine. Before you take a question, Rain, I'm going to have Miss Kruger do a radio drop for Underground Wicked Radio, like I did Brittany Rose. Miss Kruger, just say this is Miss Kruger. You're listening to djsnickerz and DJ Rain on Underground Wicked Radio. And say links to your fan page and to Gorgeous Girls. And if you guys are selling any calendars or anything, you can shout that out too. I'll put it into the radio in rotation. Go for it.
Yes, we are definitely selling. I know Eric is definitely selling a lot more than just calendars. You got magazines. You can get bed covers of the Gorgeous Girls. Like, if you want a certain girl, you can get them on a pillowcase, clothes, whatever you want. Literally. Eric's got it hooked up for sure.
Hell yeah. Go ahead and do a radio drop.
Huh?
Go ahead and do a radio drop. Say this is Miss Kruger. You're listening to djsnickerz and DJ Rain on Underground Wicked Radio.
Okay, hold on. I have to, memorize that. This is Miss Kruger with
I can
DJ
write it down
Rain.
for you in inbox. We'll take another question and we'll do it after.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Okay, yeah.
DJ Rain, take a question.
Yeah. I've heard this a lot with other models doing it, like Tyra Banks and so on and so forth. But do you plan on, being in any upcoming movies or anything like that?
Well, actually, now that you mention it, I did get in touch with a producer, and I am actually going to be in my first movie. It's a human trafficking movie, and it's going to be a pretty legit role. Like, he wants me to be in front of the camera. He wants me to get seen. He wants me to get known. He wants to help me. So, yes, I will be in one. I don't know when we're going to start filming, but that's pretty much all I can say about it. But it's going to be intense, exciting, and I can't wait.
I can't wait to see that. I definitely got to watch that movie. Go ahead and check your
It's a very
inbox.
sensitive subject.
Human trafficking. And the sad part is this shit is real.
Yeah. hmm And for it to be like my first role and happen to sink into it, but like, it's very, I've never acted really before like this. I did with Eric in like a short film, but it's different when I have like an actual script I'm looking at and have to learn myself. Like, it's all new for me. Like, I'm all going to be learning new things, and it's just exciting. And I can't wait till you interview me again to see how my progressive, in the future, my progression has gone up.
We're definitely going to have you come back on. I sent that to your inbox for you.
All right, let me look at it real quick. Oops, I hit a button. My bad.
You're good.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep, go for it.
Let me know when.
Go for it.
This is Miss Kruger, and you're listening to DJ Rain and djsnickerz on Underground Wicked Radio. And you can find me on Facebook at Chrissy Kruger or my Instagram at Mrs. Kruger 666 or Sophia the Forsaken, which is my modeling page as well.
Shout out Gorgeous Girls.
And Gorgeous Girls. Shout out to Gorgeous Girls as well. You can follow them as well on Facebook and Instagram, along with Eric Littlefeld as well.
Oh, yeah. DJ Rain, I'm going to take a question. I can't wait to see this movie, though. Definitely got to link me some details when you guys get it done. So,
well, I got one.
I'm going to take one, then I'll let you. So, how often do you work out, and do you ever think it's enough for posing in photos?
I'm sorry, repeat that?
How often do you work out, and do you think it's enough for posing in photos? Do you think your body's...
Oh, work... How often do I work out?
Yeah.
Well, okay. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I barely... I mean, I work out, but I work out mainly at home. I gain a lot of my muscle from the pole, to be honest. Like dancers who are, exotic pole dancers. That is where I gain a lot of my strength from and my muscles from. And, it does actually help. It does make you... It's hard to explain. Like, how some models look too skinny?
Yep.
Like unhealthy. Some actually do. Like, there are some out there, right?
Very well.
Models like me, people say I'm too skinny or whatever. Well, I don't care what they have to say because I'm actually not, because I take care of myself, and by me working out keeps my body looking good. It keeps me looking like I'm on a, because people don't like to see unhealthy people, behind the camera. You can see it. You can see when somebody's, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how to explain that one. That one's kind of hard to explain, but it does help. It does help for toned bodies, like guys like an ass that's toned, or they like a stomach that has abs, or a fit, lean female. Like I've talked to so many guys at the club that say some like athletic girls, and some like girls with a big booty, big titties. It all just depends. But yes, being toned actually does help and makes me feel more confident about myself behind the camera. That's for dang sure.
Oh, yeah. DJ Rain, take a question.
Okay, what does your family think about you as a model in your modeling career, and do they support you in your choice of career?
Man, that's a sensitive one. Honestly, my family do not. They, I was adopted, so my real dad, my biological dad, supports everything I do. But, my adopted family they don't talk to me. So they don't. A lot of my family do not. I have probably maybe 2 people in my family that support me completely.
The sad part about that is, I hear this a lot. When you start blowing up and you start making good money, they're going to suck ass, basically.
Oh, I know. And I'm going to tell them I don't give a fuck because, excuse my language, but I don't care because they aren't there for me now. They were never there for me, you know, and a lot of people, I've already had somebody come out of the workforce and try to say, well, remember that time I helped you out? You owe me this. It's like, I ain't a money bank. Like, you know, I hate that. And I know it's going to come. And it's like, it's honestly going to be up to me as a person on what I decide to say or what I decide to do. And I can tell you right now, I'm not going to listen to it because they've done nothing but bring me down and just haven't been there. I did everything without them and they all told me I wasn't going to make it and I'm doing it. So,
oh yeah.
Honestly, it sucks that I don't have my family because I would love for them to support me. I would love to tell them what I'm doing. But instead they think, you know how family always thinks you're doing something else than what you're saying? That's what I get. I
feel that.
But my dad, my real biological dad, supports me and loves everything I do and can't wait to see me get out there. And that's all I need. All I need is my dad. Seriously. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. At least you got somebody supporting you.
I did actually forget to answer more of her question that she asked before. The one about the movies. If you wanted me to go back and answer more to that one.
Yes,
that's
go
up
for
to
it.
You guys.
Go for it.
Sorry about the family one. That one's very sensitive for me. All right. I'm also going to be in another movie called Red to Black, and it's done by the same producer. And that one is actually a vampire film, and that is actually the second movie I will be in that I get to embrace my vampire side and bring her out, and that is going to be the most exciting thing ever. I'm so excited for it, and I cannot wait to show everybody how I do that. How it's just going to be grand. I can't wait. So that's
I can't
another
wait to
movie
see
that I'm
you
going to
play
be in that.
a vampire too. I was wondering about that, especially with you having fangs already.
Yeah, because when he saw me, he was like, Miss Vampire, let me talk to you. When he saw me on the red carpet, oh my gosh, like, oh, he was like, I want you in my movie. We got to talk. And I was like, okay, boom. So, yes. And his book is out. You can actually go buy his book. It's called Red to Black. You can go buy it on the shelves and read it. And I'm about to be in the movie. I think we start filming in a couple months.
Hell yeah. I'm definitely getting you back on
excited.
After some of your movies that you're doing. We want to get you on it and talk about this.
One of the weird things I talked to him about, and I've actually talked to a couple of my friends about this. You guys know growing up, Anne Rice did Queen of the Dam. She did Interview with a Vampire. She did that whole series, right?
Yep.
Check this out. What if, I'm not saying I'm going to write it, but I gave the idea to my producer. I was like, how cool would it be to do a movie about Akasha's backstory?
Hell yeah.
You know, like how cool would it be to write a movie about how she became who she was, why she was so feared by everybody and how she slaughtered everybody. Because I have mad respect for Aaliyah. R.I.P. by the way. Rest in peace, girl. But I have mad respect for her. You know, it's because of her why I liked vampires, to be honest.
I didn't even know she passed away.
Huh?
I didn't know she passed away.
Oh, Aaliyah's been dead for... How many years has Aaliyah been dead for? She died when she was 21. She's been dead for a long time.
Damn.
At least 2001, I believe.
Wow.
Queen of the Dam was her last movie. So, you know, I would love to do a movie like that, even if, you know, and he was like, well, you should start writing it. And I was like, man, if only I could write like that, you know? Because I used to write my own music and stuff, and I still kind of do, but it's hard.
Nice to have you back, Rain. You and that phone, man. You missed some of her question.
She died in 2001.
To call.
Take a question.
I'm going to do another hot seat question.
Go for it.
Yes, throw it out there.
Okay. Have you ever allowed the guy to earn his Red Wings?
No.
She's like, no, right away.
Oh, hell no. They ain't going to come near that.
You do realize...
I'm mean.
You do realize if you let a guy eat him out on your period, there's actually health benefits to this. I Googled this, and come to find out, when a girl's on her rag, the white stuff is actually pro antibiotics, and it's better than eating a cup of yogurt. Yeah, it's like 100 times better than eating a cup of yogurt. So if they eat you out on your period,
weird.
Their immune system gets built up.
I still wouldn't let a guy.
Okay, that is definitely new to me.
Oh man.
Like, he'd have to be in the role of a vampire, like underworld like shit. Like,
okay, now here's a question. We'll put a twist on this. What if Johnny Depp wanted to eat you out on your period? Would you say no?
that's not fair. I can't answer that. Probably, I don't know, because I don't know if he likes that.
Oh man.
I don't.
Let's say he did.
I don't.
Let's say he did. You know you'd say yes.
I can't answer that because I honestly don't know if I would tell him yes or no.
Caller on the line. Who we got?
What's going on?
How's it going, homie? Why don't you take a question?
Hello.
Pretty good.
We got Miss Kruger
How are you?
on for an interview.
I'm doing.
I don't really know exactly who you are, but I've got a question.
Okay.
How often do you work out, and do you ever think it's enough? You know,
We
for,
took that one, homie.
photos and videos. What?
We asked her that already. Go to like 8 or 9.
That's number 8, wasn't it? Or in between that. I was gonna ask.
I can answer it for you. It's fine. Honestly, like I said before, me being able to work out, I don't work out every day, but I do work out at home, and I usually, when I go to work, obviously me being an exotic dancer, I do a lot of pole work. That also keeps me toned. So me being toned also keeps me more self-confident about myself when I am behind the camera, if that makes sense to you.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of that,
Definitely.
we touched subject with Brittany when we had her on. What do you think of doing pole dancing? It must be really hard, honestly.
Pole dancing, honestly, it's like circus belay stuff. Like, you have to be strong. A lot of upper body. A lot of my legs are my strength, my core. It's a workout. I probably burn in like 8-9 hours. I probably burn, man, so many calories. I do upside down tricks. I hold myself out. Like, I'm pretty small for a little 120-pound little girl. I'm pretty, like, strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, strong. Like, you have to be strong. It's not easy. It's painful. Like, you can pull a muscle if you do it the wrong way. You can, like, me, when I first started dancing, I pulled my back muscle, my sciatic nerve, and I was at work for 3 months because I hurt myself the first month I was dancing. That was in Alaska, where I'm from. So, you know,
Speaking of, now that you say you're from Alaska, and we were touching base on Facebook about this, how the hell did you go from Alaska to California? That would make me sick, the heat.
Okay. So I left Alaska because obviously personal reasons. Also, there's really nothing to do. Like, Alaska is beautiful. Okay. I'm not going to dog on my state because it is beautiful, but I got tired of the cold. I got tired of the long winters, and, you know, my joints would lock up in the cold, and Alaska just depressing to me. And I knew if I didn't get out of it, I would just stay stuck. And so one of my really good friends got me out of Alaska, and that's when I went and met Eric. That's when I flew down to Dayton and went to Eric, got myself hooked up with Eric, and then I took a bus, not a bus, but kind of a bus, I guess, for 5 days from Dayton all the way to California.
Damn.
And now I'm here in California, and I'm loving the heat. I'm Italian. I'm Blackfoot Indian and Irish. I love the heat. I will sit in the sun all day. I love every minute of California. It's definitely been a better change for me.
I couldn't
Way
do it.
better change.
I lived in Cali for 2 months. You ever heard of Rainbow Hill, where all the hippies live?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I lived there for 2 months.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a very, very interesting experience. Like, these hippies, our bus broke down. I don't know if you ever heard of Muck Sticky, the rap singer.
Yes.
Yeah, I lived with him for a while. And we're on our way to California. The bus broke down. Well, an RV. We ended up living on Rainbow Hill for 2 months with hippies. The shit I fucking learned, man. They don't care who they're with. They walk around butt-ass naked. And, like, they'll just walk up to you and start groping you and want to fuck you in front of everybody. It was crazy. But, yeah. All right, let's take a question. I'm not going to get into this. So how would you act if a photographer wanted you to do a pose a certain way and you absolutely didn't want to do it? Would you do it?
djsnickerz.
So, Miss Kruger, we're live. We're back on the air. So, we all know in California, weed is legal. What kind of strain is your favorite?
I have many favorite strains. Probably the Skywalker OG and Red Dragon.
I've never heard of them. This is sad.
Out of Crumble. Crumble, though. Flower. Out of the flower, I like Sour Diesel, Alaskan Thunderfuck, Key Lime, and that other one, Vader, not Vader, that's the name of the company. What's that one? Cookies and Cream is pretty good too.
Damn. She's got me interested in moving back to Cali now. All we have here is Hydro, Homegrown, and Purple Haze. That's it.
Purple Haze is pretty good too. Northern Lights is good. Oh, Candy Jack is good. I mean, I could keep going.
Wow.
Like, I love smoking. I smoke all the time. Like, you know, because I would rather smoke weed than do pills or drink.
As I'm drinking over here.
I mean, I drink every now and then, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather smoke.
Yeah, me too.
It helps me with my pain.
You don't wake up hungover. So, Aaron, man, take a question because we're going to have to take some final ones. I got another artist coming on in 8 minutes.
Well, you wanted me to, what was the most successful thing that you've done in modeling?
The most stressful thing?
The most successful.
Honestly, the most successful thing I'd have to say is when I went down to Dayton, Ohio, started shooting with Eric, my bloody shoots where I'm covered in blood, and I got put in a magazine, my first magazine, in the first month I did it. That is probably the most successful thing I've ever done in modeling, and now it's just climbing now. Now I'm about to be like climbing with Moonwalk Studios and a whole bunch of other modeling places as well. So I'm going to be giving a shout out to Samuel too, but I can't say his last name.
I got one more question.
Take it. And I got to take a couple final. Like we're going to hop off.
Music videos. What would you think about like a music video?
I'm down. I've been trying to find somebody who can get me hooked up on how to do music videos and stuff, or be in a music video, and I'm down. So,
you're located in California, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. You can follow me on my Instagram at misskruger666 if you want.
Hell yeah. I'm going to take some final questions. We're going to hop off, and I got to set up for the next interview. So, Miss Kruger, did you enjoy your interview on Underground Wicked Radio? And would you come back?
I did, and I would come back. I want to.
Hell yeah.
As soon as possible.
Definitely. As soon as you get some of these movie scenes done, I definitely want to get you back on and talk about this.
No problem. I'm down for sure.
Go ahead and do some shout outs. This is your time to do shout outs to whoever you want, family, producers, photographers. Go for it.
Do I do them by name?
Yep.
Okay. I'd like to shout out to Patrick Morin, who is my first photographer in Anchorage, Alaska. who helped me build a confidence level to be able to do modeling. I'd also like to shout out Eric Littlefield for also doing the same thing and also improving my modeling career as well, and introducing me to the Gorgeous Girls and being a part of his modeling studio as well. I'd also like to give a shout out to Samuel I can't say his last name, but he is the owner of Moonwalk Studios, and he is one who's currently helping me with everything. And a shout out to my producer, Romaine A. Simon. That's how you say it.
Hell yeah.
And I'll shout out to my friends who help me every day. You know who you are. Get through my hard times and support me. And shout out to my dad and everybody else.
All right, we're going to hop off here. Thank you, Miss Kruger, for hopping on. I will link you the interview as soon as it's up on YouTube. We'll be back in a couple minutes. DJ